Hi guys. So I just want to talk to you about our insecurity when it comes to working with the spirit world. And it makes me very, very sad to see so many people compare themselves with others, and they feel they're not worthy and they feel they're not good enough and so on. You know, one thing you can never do when you're developing your own mediumship, healing, trance, whatever, don't compare yourself to anybody else. And if you see someone, hear someone, experience something that you are really, really impressed with, let it be an inspiration for you. There's nothing greater than watching one of your colleagues doing a brilliant link to the spirit world. I get so excited and I'm thinking, if they can do it, I can do it. It's just a matter of trusting. Because what is the only thing that's stopping you from delivering good evidence, for example? Well, it's usually fear. We don't trust what we're getting. And usually it also has to do with a part of your development. Because in the beginning, you might have a lot of sensations. You might get taught that you're going to close your eyes and you're going to bring in the spirit and you're going to feel their energy. And then usually you're stuck in that sensation. Oh, I have to close my eyes and I have to feel the spirit draw close. Oh, no, I know they're there. Now I can start to work. But you know what? When I started, I thought, oh my God, after 5-6 years, I might hear them properly. I might see movies. I might experience a lot of things. And the more I'm developing, the less I feel, the less I see, the less I hear. I just know. Usually comes to a place within the development where the pictures are gone. Suddenly you don't have the emotions that you're used to, and the insecurity kicks in and you get very, very, very unsure what you are doing. Well, let me tell you, that's because you're becoming used to the energy, and that's the part of your development. And it's so sad when people think, when they show up to a class, for example, and they think, oh, I'm not as good as my peers here in the class. Well, if you're going on a class and you're doing a development circle or whatever, you're not there to please everybody else. You're there for your own sake. And everybody in that group should support each other without comparing themselves with each other. Because it's a very, very personal journey. And it's not about being better than anybody else. It's about learning your craft. It's learning how you can be better to understand the energy flow, and delivering the evidence, so to speak. And sometimes you hear people, well, it worked for a while, but now it changes. They're testing me or they're experimenting with me or whatever. No, I don't believe that, but that's me. I believe that your own soul, your own spirit has a need to learn more, and therefore you will attract different things. I don't think spirit put things in there to just mess around with you. They're helping you to develop, to evolve your talent. And as you notice, I'm, as usual, speaking about it as a talent because I hate the word gift. It's like, oh, I'm gifted, I'm very special. God chose me. And I don't believe in that. I believe that we are all equal, you see. And I believe that everybody has to work on the talent. We have to practice. And do you know what? To walk the path of a medium is not easy. First of all, it's a very lonely path. No one can be on the same conscious level. So no one, absolutely no one, will understand you to the fullest. And also, a lot of you will walk around with this emptiness within your heart. You might have everything and it's still a huge emptiness within your heart. I call that, well, I call it, I don't know what it's called, but this is what I call it. I call it spiritual depression. Because that's what it was for me. I had everything. I had great kids. I had great partners. I had great job or work. And I still felt empty within myself. When I started to develop and looked into the spirit world and looked into my own soul and my own spirit, I started to heal something. Not only to look into yourself and say, oh, I'm going to work with myself and I'm going to find out who I am. It's so much more to this, because like any other business, there are people. People are not easy all the time. How are we going to understand them? And some people rub us the wrong way. Why are they rubbing us the wrong way? Is it because they really are annoying people and very selfish or very egotistical? Or is there something within yourself that you have to look into? It's very easy to say, well, it's a mirror. It's not always a mirror. Sometimes you're actually allowed to be annoyed at people. I can get very annoyed at people when they only think about themselves. It's all about me, 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 me. I think that's very selfish, and I get very annoyed about it. Because for me, we're sharing this planet. We're sharing this beautiful, beautiful Mother Earth, and we're killing her. And not many of us take responsibility for it. I don't. I put that responsibility to the politicians and all sorts of things. And I never thought of it until the last couple of years, maybe. And I'm doing my little things, but sometimes I think it's important to put your talent and your crafts that you're good at on what you actually can make a difference, where you can make a difference, not throwing you all over the place and you're not doing any good anywhere. So where are you good at? Where can you make a difference in the world? Where can you make healing take place? I think that's important to ask yourself. And I don't believe that, let's say, a medium are on the TV, you get a lot of applause, you are the hot name everywhere. Well, I'm happy that there are people doing that, because it's nice to see that what we're doing is coming out to the common public, so to speak. But it's not for everybody. I don't know how many times I said no to TV, because I'm also afraid of success, and I'm also afraid that people are going to recognize me and judge me all the time, because I still have a slight insecurity within me. So I prefer to be where I am. But this is the greatest thing by developing mediumship or your spirituality. For me, it has been. It's not about being a medium and delivering context from the spirit world. No. For me, it's the healing it has on myself. I'm standing on the platform and I'm doing a demonstration for how many people? It varies from 25 to 150. I'm standing there doing a demonstration, and I'm in that flow, and I'm working with the spirit world and the recipient. There's no place I'd rather want to be than there, because I never feel more happy than when I'm in that flow. It's like I forget everything about myself, everything. But people who looks at me when I'm in that flow thinks I'm the most confident person in the whole wide world. And many people think, oh, you're a brilliant medium, Mia. Oh my God, this was so fabulous. But as a medium yourself, you don't feel that. You're just in your own bubble. And the only thing you as a medium think about is, oh my God, I could have done more there. Oh my God, I missed that little bit. This wasn't good. And the only thing you focus on is really the mistakes. So if you ask me, over the 30 years I've been involved, go back, Mia, and look at a situation, a contact, when you delivered something, what was really good. I can't. I don't have a memory like that. But I can tell you about 10 things when things went to shit, in my opinion, where I missed things. These things I remember very well. So I noticed over the years I've been working with this, you have to change that attitude, because that attitude didn't help me become a better medium. Not at all. It just put blockages up, because I was so concerned when I was working that I didn't do it right, instead of just enjoying what I was doing. So nowadays, and I could clearly see, feel the shift when my mind actually clicked in, and I could go up on the stage and actually enjoyed it. My mediumship became much more better, because I didn't interfere with my negative mind or my critical mind. And I think, like I always said to my student, mediumship is so easy. This is the complicated one. This is the complicated one. What issues do I carry to not being the best version of myself? And there's a lot of issues. If you lived for almost 59 years, because my birthday is in March, I will be 59. If you think about all them years with indoctrination, how much of it has been negative, and how long time do you think it takes to clear that out from your system and change your thought patterns to the benefit of yourself and not the negativity? So for me, this journey has been a lifelong journey about working on myself. And what is the reward? Well, I'm a much more happier person. And I don't give so much thoughts to other people and what other people think about me, because what they think about me is actually their opinions and their thoughts. And if people like me, it's a bonus, and if they don't, it's their problem. So that's all for me tonight. Bye.